and stay out of pocket. Out of pocket.
Welcome back to the Out of Pocket Experience. I'm sitting with my boy Angel and I'm sitting with my boy J Bob. Got a little different setting. Let's get right. Let's get out of pocket. Let's talk about some crazy shit today.
I told you last episode we had to switch compounds.
Shit water, the sewage company, they dump after they filter the water, they dump it into the Halifax.
Why have we not talked? Wait, what do you?
You might have to go to compound D at this point.
What's,
Again,
bro.
called
Again.
it.
You didn't keep tracking us, bro.
We got my boy Jared Tate in here today. We
Jesus
talking about the
Christ.
U.S. dollar. We're talking about the oil and shit. Shit we don't know about. You know, the usual. We're gonna talk about some political spectrum. Trying to figure out where the fuck we are and how it is for ourselves. Let's talk about some goddamn poison control. And we're going to bring it back in with some fucking, what was that last little thing
4D.
we said? Some 4G?
4D.
Oh, 4D?
4G.
No. Last topic, but actually the first topic, the helicopter egg drop that's going on tomorrow, bro.
Oh, what?
Easter, bro. Easter this weekend,
They
bro.
got kids out there.
Baby.
They literally got a helicopter flying over this church to drop down, like, I guess, like 1,000-something eggs on all these kids, bro. Just dropping them from the sky.
Who has the money for all these? You know how much eggs are right now, bro?
How much
Who's
gas?
funding this?
Yeah,
How much the gas for the helicopter is,
these
bro?
motherfuckers out here hungry and they're like, yo, we're gonna drop eggs on you. Like, fuck donating this money.
Aren't they crashing?
Isn't this considered donation money if it's like for like an event?
Yeah, they probably can write
Who
it
is this
off.
funded by?
It's probably by the sheriff. The sheriff, bro, they
Sheriff
literally fly
department.
around. They literally give people tours all the time,
They
bro.
have enough money. Let's be
Exactly.
honest.
That's like they get a new fucking toy, like a motorcycle, and they're like, yeah, bro, like let's just go out, or like a boat. They're like, yeah, you want
What
to go on
is
a
a
helicopter?
sheriff?
A sheriff? He runs a county instead of like a city.
Well, I mean, no. Like who? Not like the sheriff, but like what is like a sheriff compared to a cop?
Runs the county and not just the city.
They just can do and like it's like a
Anything.
detective or something.
Yeah, this motherfucker. I
shit.
knew
Oh,
that was
shit. We
gonna
got
happen.
Interactive
the
background.
Nah,
That's
but
at
yeah,
4D.
I literally
more-
thought there was somebody behind me.
I'm more scared of sheriffs, bro, because they have a lot more power over.
Really, I think they're a lot nicer. I
They're
mean,
a
they
lot-
might be the motherfucker that called the police.
No, I
They're a
think
lot
they
nicer because
can
they
be
don't want to
nicer.
deal with shit.
Yeah.
Well, also, I feel like sheriffs are a lot nicer because, like, I think you have to be a cop for a certain amount of years to be a sheriff.
Yeah.
So they've been through the rings and seen enough people where, like, again, like, you get pulled over speeding and you're like, bro, I was just trying to get home from work. And they're like, cool, I'm just going to give you the speeding ticket, but stop driving that fast.
My
Instead of being a dick and being like, what's in the fucking trunk?
Bro,
Like,
imagine bro, cops probably hate sheriffs because imagine for us how much we hated
that-
anybody in a higher position
that's like
than us.
that's like this like
The FBI showing up to the scene and being like, we're taking this over. And
It's
they're
like
"Fuck
that's like
them."
the lieutenant is like your manager for a cop, right?
Yeah.
And over that is like the sheriff. Sheriff's like
I thought it was a sergeant.
some shit, bro. I
I
don't
thought
know.
it was a lieutenant
I'm
and
be
then a
honest,
sergeant.
I don't know the ranks like that.
She doesn't
military,
play Call of Duty,
right?
bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I did not. I did like an hour of the campaign and then I was done.
Why'd you play the campaign?
I don't know, bro.
That's non-existent no more. The only good campaign was Black Ops 1.
No, I heard the
Whoa.
Warfare 2 one was really good.
World
Yeah.
at War was the best campaign. Actually going through World War II and then understanding, realizing that you're all of a sudden getting nuked. You are in Hiroshima when it happens. You're like...
Spoilers.
Yeah,
Spoiler
the
alert.
game puts you through the whole ringer, bro. You literally go through World War II. That's why kids love war now.
Yeah.
because they played World at War.
Conditioning, bro. Think about it. They conditioned us to be ready, and now we're about to go to World War III. Now, 80% of
Allegedly.
America's ready
Allegedly.
to fucking be like, yeah, let's go. That seems fun. And then they're gonna get shot at, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, they're shooting back.
Bro, watching those videos of Ukraine versus the Russians, bro, they're literally standing in the trenches and they're just aiming. They're not even aiming. They're just kind of just sending shots into the woods, and they're like, "Yeah,
Cover fire.
if it hit them, it hit them." They're not going to keep pushing if we keep popping shots at them.
hell yeah, that's how it is. But eventually, you gotta run out of ammo.
Yeah, they said that something happened in the video, but I kept skipping through, and eventually, it was a guy by himself in the trenches. So I don't know if everybody ran the other direction. He was by himself, or they ended up running forward and they
Sam's
left him.
lost.
I didn't know how the video went, but I kind of skipped through it.
I have a story.
Let's go.
Recently, British tourist man, right? He got false documents. He's one of those wartime tourist, so like a dangerous tourist. Like,
Oh,
he'll
like
go-
a wartime journalist.
yeah,
I know what you're about to
he's
talk
not a
about,
journalist. He's just
Oh.
a tourist.
Oh, he
Like-
just likes
like-
to be in the event.
Yeah, there's like crazy people that.
Oh, like the retards that go surfing during a hurricane.
yeah, yeah,
Type
like
vibes.
that. But they go into like war zones and shit. This dude got caught.
By the Taliban, right?
Yeah, I think he got
Yeah,
caught by
yeah.
the Taliban.
He's like a YouTube podcaster,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, he
Oh, I
he's like
think I heard.
he's like the British military had to like bail him out like 2 times before. I think I could be wrong, but he's like one of those dumbasses that fucking
How many times until we don't bail him out?
They're probably tired of
They-
that
they
shit,
should've
bro.
Just stopped after the second
His
one.
mom should just had one abortion.
Yeah.
They're probably tired of that shit. They're like getting fucking official letters from other governments. They're like, we have a valuable person. They're like, oh no, fuck that
No,
dude.
no,
We-
no,
Yeah.
no. He's in one of those ISIS videos, but he's doing it the YouTube style.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "How's it going, British Columbia?
What's
It's
up,
your boy.
guys?
We're
I
about to
got captured
behead
again.
somebody.
They're about to
You know,
behead me. Click that motherfucking like and send 10,000 euros for me to get extradited."
He's gonna.
He opens a video with fucking, hey guys, I bet you're wondering where I am. Zooms out. There's like a whole bunch of guns around him. He's like,
It's like a Mr. Beast video with the drones zooming out.
give me 1,000 likes before you even start this video so you can get me started on my funding to get me out of here.
He said, I want all the Chinese currency. I'm trying to buy all the oil. You
Boy.
can't buy no fucking oil with no dollars no more, bruh.
If I get back, I got Bitcoin on my desktop. Just let me get back. Bro, honestly, bro, YouTubers pull in hella money though. Like being
Hella
able
money.
to record these things. He's not even able to show half of like the documented footage he has.
No, I think that's like, it's going to like the police, right?
Yeah, it all has to be
What?
evidence because like it's technically evidence of like war crimes.
I mean, he basically is the war crime.
Is it a crime to be in
he got-
war?
he got,
Is it a crime to be a tourist of war?
He got forged documents just to go over there.
He pulls up and he's like, goes
He
to each side
illegally
and he's
put
like,
himself-
why do you hate each other?
Are you allowed to just go to war? Like, if we can I like when Afghanistan was happening, could I just go to Afghanistan and like be
As
like,
a
what?
tourist?
Like, yeah, like I didn't.
What's up,
I didn't
guys?
get drafted, guys. How y'all doing out here? Like, I get to be the tourist to go see what I could have done. Imagine that
You
happens.
pull up
to
and you're
you.
like, what are you guys doing tonight? And this shit, we're camping out. We're getting ready for these people to assault. It's like, shit, sign me up. You're like,
bro, imagine you get fucking like me and you are in high school, bro. All of a sudden, like, and your mom sends you to military camp, and you end up getting like sent off, ported out. You're in there, and then I come over on vacation, and I'm like, Jared, and like you're like you're doing like the fucking like the bodyguarding of like my
I'm on the clock right now.
yeah. I'm at a fucking resort, and you're guarding it. What the fuck? You know what I'm
Oh, no.
saying?
Two different types of
I'd be like,
people, I
"Damn."
guess.
That's crazy. So, anyways,
But can you be a tourist of war? Like even like is that illegal?
I'm not gonna say it's not illegal, but like social standards wise, if you put think about it. If the country is at war with America and like a lot of the people in the country don't like America, you pull up and Americans are pretty easy to spot. So they'd probably see you and be like, "What? Why is he not suited up? Why does he not have camo on? Like what the fuck?"
Could I be arrested by America if I went over there as like my own militia?
A militia,
Probably.
bro.
If they
They'll
were
probably
like, "You're
shoot
an
at you
American,
first,
man.
bro.
You're not allowed to come over here and do that." They would arrest me for war
These
crimes.
motherfuckers are probably gonna sit you down. And they're gonna be like, "All right, we're gonna give you one chance. You feel bad about what you did? Oh no, you want to keep
Well,
doing
I mean,
it?
I
Cool,
didn't
stay
go
over
I
there."
didn't go over there and commit crimes. Like I went over there and I'm like literally fighting for America. I'm just not. I don't have a sergeant.
I think you just need to enlist and you'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't think it works like
If you
that.
just free roam in the middle of a war.
They just hand me a badge here. Put this on. You'll be all right.
No, motherfucker, you're gonna be out there fighting. You're gonna be killing all the Taliban, and then the Americans are gonna show up. And you're like, "No, I'm on your side," and they're like,
We thought you were just some serial killer killing all these people in this village.
"No," they're like, then the one dude's like, "I don't trust him. Shoot him." Blah, blah, blah. You're like, "Bro, I was on your side. Friendly fire."
Wild as fuck. That's crazy. To be killed by an American for serving
Being an American.
for being as free as an American to go be a tourist of war. Like how much more American can you be to be a tourist of war? To be able to go to another country
And not fight.
and become your own militia.
Motherfucker shows up and he's like, I heard you guys are losing. Let me get some of them paintings. I'll pay you some money to give you to fund your war.
If my family got kidnapped in Mexico, Africa, South America, or some shit, I can go over there on my own free will, and just become my own journeyman. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can just go do my own fucking thing. As long as I buy a gun over there, I can become 007.
I guess
I can get arrested over there and everything fucking else, but as long as I get back to America, they can't really do shit back. Like, is that possible? That's the most American thing you can do, is be a tourist of war.
I think it's possible because like if you get captured, then the U.S. will have a reason to fucking
protect
go over
you.
there.
Yeah. So maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe that's what the dude
He
is
was
doing.
British.
But that's what he's doing for the UK. Like, he's causing problems and he's like giving them a reason to like trade back, or like he's
Maybe-
getting paid by another country to come to there
Hear
and
me
trade
out.
back.
Maybe he just went there to get his teeth fixed.
Where
You
did
ever
he
thought
go?
about that?
To Afghanistan? Where did he
Afghanistan
go?
Or some shit like that.
Dubai.
You saw the article.
Which
His ass did not go. There's no wars.
You'll
that
put
are
it up
different.
on here. Fucking.
You'll put it up on here.
That's crazy as shit, though. But did he come back? Is he still over there?
I didn't finish the article.
Oh my god, this half reading ass motherfucker just read the title.
I just read the.
Did you read what year it was from?
I know it was recent.
Had to have been recent because that's all I saw on Instagram like the last 2 days, bro. All I
think
saw
I
was
saw that too.
shit just of that popping up.
All right, I think that this is a good segue to our first topic, which was
Andrew Tate. No, the U.S.
Fuck that
dollar and the
shit.
oil.
The
Yeah.
U.S. dollar and the oil.
Yeah, that's scary, bro. Like I saw that and it made me want to go to the gun shop.
What happened?
So what's it called? Russia, right?
Mhm.
Where a lot of our oil Russia or somewhere, so Europe. Let's just say Europe. Put it on that. Europe, where a lot of our oil comes from and shit like that. They're starting to change from accepting like you go over there with the U.S. dollar and they're like, okay, we'll buy it. Well, you're gonna go over there with the U.S. dollar now. They're gonna be like, exchange it into this other currency first.
Where would you do that at?
Currency exchange.
Yeah, currency exchange.
That'd be at the embassy, right?
That'll be that.
Embassy, or they have
banks,
places like banks. Yeah,
Certain places have like little stations for currencies, like in like by the town hall.
Interesting. But would you have to go to another country to get a currency exchange, or would you have to do it online if you wanted to do it
I think
here?
you could do it
Both.
online.
Both.
You can do it both.
Interesting.
Because you just don't like show up to Japan and be like, yo, I just have American dollars.
You do though.
You do credit.
No, you do. You show up to Japan in the airport, and before you walk out of the airport, there's a big ass kiosk that's a currency exchange of, hey, if you want to purchase our yen or whatever, you can pay with card or you can have cash, and they'll exchange you for your cash or whatever. But they have that in other countries where it's right there posted of like, hey, we don't use American dollars here. Like,
How much more valuable would it be to exchange all the money in your savings?
to different countries.
Well, how
Because I know.
how volatile would it be for your money to exchange a mass amount to another currency, so it wouldn't be possible to rob you here in America?
very. That's how millionaires become millionaires, and they
Like
keep their money safe.
Swedish
If
banks and shit.
if I had like a $1 million
Romanian
in
bank account.
pesos in my house, you couldn't rob me and go do anything with those pesos unless you left America.
Or you could go to currency exchange and take the fucking
But
tax that they take out.
how easy would it be for you to go take $100,000 or $50,000 in pesos and go exchange it safely? Somebody's gonna question that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like exchanging really.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Does your family have pesos here in America that they would stay with, or do they take it over there and leave it there and then exchange it between the two? Like, how do they do that?
I think.
How would you?
I don't know for them, but like for me, I think it's like easier if you know you're gonna go back there like a lot. Just run around with it, keep it in your bag, hide it
Really?
in your pants. The TSA doesn't look for it.
But you wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't say you would exchange all your money, but how much would you go to Mexico? I mean, you'd still be able to use your bank account. So I mean, it's not like you couldn't.
Definitely can still use a bank
Yeah,
account
so
in Mexico.
you wouldn't be limited.
In Mexico.
But how much of your money would you exchange into Mexican currency if you went to Mexico?
$50.
Really?
That's it.
Oh, currently?
If you went to
Like,
Mexico
lifetime.
to
You know
go
what I'm saying?
see your family and shit, like you spent a month in Mexico, how much money would you exchange before you started flipping it? You know what I'm saying, constantly.
Maybe like 800.
800 in
Yeah.
pesos? That seems like a lot. I feel like you'd have like
$800?
$1,500 in
I
pesos.
think you have more.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Holy shit. Are you like a millionaire when you go see your friends there?
I wouldn't say like a million. More
Well,
like
I know. I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
But
He said I'm hood rich.
you can show up and flex on some bitches with a
Yeah,
$15
straight
an
up,
hour
like, You
job.
can buy any fucking bootleg, the closest to bootleg Gucci you want.
What's the difference between these two bags?
Stitch.
You.
One was made down the street.
The motherfucker said the way you
make
wear it. Yeah,
the way you wear that
Bro,
shit.
you go to the county fair and you can buy fucking ostrich shoes, fucking gator belts.
Is that where the
fucking-
crickets came from?
Bro, Riff
Those are
told me, bro, he's like, you take a couple $1,000s, bro, come with me to Egypt, bro. You will literally get a $25,000 chain for 15 grand there.
Swear to God.
More precious metal and everything. Like, you'll know it's real and shit, especially coming from like there. But they're willing to barter with you so much better. It's
Yeah,
weird.
that's what we're doing with that Egypt trip.
Well, they have so
We're gonna,
much.
we're
Yeah,
gonna buy some Cubans and we come back.
yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna buy a leash like 6'9" with this.
I'm
dog.
gonna die in it.
We're gonna like Tupac. We're gonna have our Tupac photo shoot.
Oh my god,
What?
bro.
He's in Egypt.
We're gonna come back looking like some goddamn SoundCloud rappers and shit. That'd be funny as shit.
Island boy.
Oh my god.
What
we
do you
do
guys-
face tats.
What do you guys do for a living? We just go to
I just-
Egypt.
I just fly.
We do small banking. Small banking.
IRS, please. I need money. Please stop taking my money away. Anyways, wait, what was the
Straight up.
topic?
This boy's-
Oil.
I do digital design. Yes. What's
Oh
happening?
yeah.
to
Okay.
it?
Okay. So back to what I was saying, like Russia and Europe, when people buy oil from them now, they don't want U.S. dollar. They want the Chinese currency. So even as if an American government or government whatever company, they go over there to buy oil, they have to go through that process of exchanging their money into whatever currency.
Now,
they
how are
want.
we losing that? Is that from them being taxed, or is it from us
That's
like losing value? In
No,
our, like,
that-
how are we losing in that way?
That's from other countries being tired of America being like putting a gun to their head and being like, you're gonna take our fucking U.S.
Oh,
dollar,
paying
or
the tax for our dollar to pay.
it's not even just about taxes. It's the fact that for so long the U.S. dollar in the world was the universal
yeah.
currency, and motherfuckers are just getting tired of that because Americans are bullies. America's government is a bully, bro. Straight up, bro. You see the owner of Bitcoin, that motherfucker got stabbed.
I think that was a random thing.
Nah.
There's a lot of people who just died from fucking. random
Motherfucker, you
acts of
telling me this
violence.
man just got stabbed? Bro, that's mafia
A
shit, bro.
stabbing.
That's mafia shit.
Where did he get stabbed at? He got stabbed.
San Francisco.
San
Yeah.
Francisco. Yeah, that's mafia shit. San
If a
Francisco
nigga
is
get shot in
whitewashed as
Chicago,
fuck.
would you be surprised if a nigga was stabbed in New York? Would you be like, kind of like, what? Like,
No, that's why we're
shit
surprised that it happens in San Francisco, though.
San
That's
Francisco, I heard that's not a safe place.
that shit is Silicon Valley. They got so much money, bro.
Didn't that shit just collapse?
No, it got. Shh. But they got so much money, bro.
I'd
Silicon
stab
Valley.
a nigga too if I lived there.
Robbed. Did he get robbed?
Yeah,
He
like,
just
wait,
died.
they
I
didn't know
don't know.
what he had. Did they at least send some money to themselves? Like, fuck.
What's your cash app right now?
No,
Send me
they
that
didn't
shit.
care about that. It was
Hit
the
him with the
government.
square
They had
on
to
his
kill him for
pocket.
principle, bro.
Yeah, I think that was just the weird part. I'm not sure because I really didn't.
He was
Look.
40-something years old or something. What is that? What was that gain for that company, though? They didn't lose anything.
It's not the gain. It's about it's kind of ironic how
They didn't do a raffle today. They didn't do like a Friday giveaway of $1,000 today. I know that. I didn't get no
we
fucking.
should tweet at them. Be like, hey,
I
I know your CEO just died, but like, can we get like $1,000 raffle going on?
Oh
I
my
just think
God.
it's
Remembrance.
coincidental, bro, that how he got stabbed and within the same week he got stabbed, the U.S. government comes out with a new app called FedNow. Instead of Cash App, they're going to tell you instead of Zelle, the bank-to-bank transfers.
Yeah.
They're trying to get rid of Cash App and call this app called FedNow, so that you can instantly send cash, and that's what official places are going to start using as payment too. Is called FedNow, bro.
I think the government's trying to have us literally have all of our money go directly through them.
Digital.
And no other no other third parties.
That's how it is now, though.
Not necessarily.
How?
Banks.
Because the banks were able to literally profit off of our money without having to tell the government how much profits. Like, not really tell them, but like they're making like almost 7 to 10% of every dollar.
Yeah, but
You
the
know what I'm
banks.
saying?
I mean, the
And- but-
federal government knows that.
But we had this discussion where you can't go pull all your money out the bank. Remember?
Yeah.
And it's the fact of they have all that money. You can never have it all without scheduling an appointment. It's the fact of they're literally profiting it in stocks. They're gaining and losing all day long, and then they're playing the stock market game with our money. And then when they go, oh shit, somebody wants it,
or a whole
not-
bunch of people wants it.
and then when more than 1,000 people want their money, then the bank is like, what's going on in the world?
But just not any 1,000 people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
when everybody sells GameStop, you know what I'm saying, or buys GameStop, that 1,000 people made a fucking difference, or 10,000
It's
people.
still controlled and like monopolized though, because it's all going through. That's why this whole exchange from
all the
people-
money going to the government, no one can tell them to give it back when they need it.
there is no money going. Well, I guess the government prints its own money. That's the thing.
But thing
The
is,
federal
they have
government
to cap
prints
it.
its
They,
own
the,
money.
the I think the UN caps it. There
UN.
has to be a federal cap between the world. The world has to have a cap.
Nobody gives a fuck about the cap about the U.S. dollar, because why would a Russian compare?
Well, I'm not
ba-
talking about the U.S. dollar. I'm just talking about currency in general. For the world has to have for how much money is in Russia, how much money is in South America. There has to be an actual known number of how much actual currency is in the world. Whether that number is constantly rising or not is a problem.
I
Like,
think they can,
we
the
need
only
to
way
figure
they
that
track
part
it
out.
is
Do we
how
know
many they printed, like bills they printed.
Is there an actual fucking cap on the world's fucking currency?
I don't like in like what do you mean world currency? Like as in all the countries can print out, or is just the U.S.?
Like all the currency in the world, like how much can there actually be in rotation?
I don't think so, because like if every year every country is going into more and more debt and they bail each other out.
But the
by
world
they bail
can't go
themselves
into
out.
debt, is what I'm
The
The
saying.
world
is
is in
in
debt.
debt.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
But
say.
to who though is what I'm
To
saying.
each
federal
other.
government, the federal government, and each other.
Dude,
Yeah,
this shit is so fucked up that like everyone in Europe owes each other because they keep on handing it down. They keep on lending money to like poor countries to poor countries. So like, say we all owe each other like a certain amount of money, and we just have like a $10 bill. We can like slowly rotate that through
and just
ourselves.
hand it to each
yeah,
other.
and
yeah.
then we just end up the same amount. We just like owe each other less. I forget. There's like a paradox or some shit about that.
I'm saying, bro, and it just gets so mixed up because there's so many microtransactions happening between not just governments, but between individuals and shit like that. That it just gets so mixed up and lost in transit, basically.
Bro, I know shit about fucking economics. Bro.
I don't really know anything either, but if I put it into simple terms, sometimes it's just like, well, it shouldn't work like that, and the government's just like, well, it fucking does.
Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna switch shit up.
Nah, that's the other crazy part too, bro. Like, well, you can't say that they're not gonna switch it up because now they're coming out with that Fed now shit, bro.
Well,
For Cash App has been
okay.
out for
Well,
years.
I mean, they won't switch it up.
they're just
for
trying
the
to adapt
interest
to
of-
the time.
Interest of the public. They'll switch it up for themselves, for like anyone in their group to fucking gain.
Think about Fed now. Okay, Cash App, we can send money and receive money without fees, right?
Yeah.
If you want to take it out
I
in
think-
cash, you have to pay fees. But Fed now, imagine every time you sent.
Hold on, because I think Fed now does have fees. I think it's like $25 for something, and then like 50 cents for like smaller
Transactions, yeah. So like anything under like $500 is 50 cents to send. But think about 50 cents over 1 million people that send it in that day. That's a lot of fucking money off of doing nothing
So
except having an app.
the strongest currency in the world right now is the Kuwaiti dinar.
What country is that from?
Kuwait.
Where's Kuwait?
Oh, the oil place. It's in this.
It's Saudi and Iraq.
Oh,
But
yeah.
thing is, that's $3.26
For one of theirs?
for one of theirs.
Jesus Christ.
That's why they're so damn rich. That's why they're literally so fucking
Oil money.
rich, bro.
yeah.
$60 a fucking barrel, but they're making fucking
$60 a barrel of oil. I don't believe
$60
that.
a barrel.
What do you
But that
do
was
with
back.
that oil?
But that was back in the day. I don't know about now. But I'm
Yeah,
talking
bro,
about
it's
that's
more
old
like
back in the day.
fucking like 280 a barrel, bro.
What? You're lost your damn mind.
What I heard, again, I don't know shit about like economics and shit. I barely. I get my information from
Twitter.
no, worse than Twitter. What's-
$42
Rumble.
for $42 for one oil barrel
Right now?
right now currently.
You're tripping. How much gas can you make from an oil barrel? That's like the dope game, bro. They paying $48 for a barrel and only selling it for $100. That you're a little bit double your
Well,
money.
Well, gas right now in our town is $3.50.
So what's 350 times 20? So they're making less.
That's 180. Oh no, what am I talking about? That's That's fucking
350 times
20. What am I? That's 60 fucking something dollars. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
fuck am I
saying. So
talking
that
about,
like
bro?
they're not even making that much money off the
fuck
oil
I
by
got
numbers.
180 from?
What were you saying, Angel?
Smoking meth.
That the rumors are saying that like the reason the pipeline was going on in Alaska was for the U.S. to compete with the other countries that are buying it from.
Of like actual distribution of them
Yeah, some
making
shit like
oil.
that. But I think this like one of the things I did learn in history class was like the U.S. is banking on the dirty oil that we have as their last resort if when the other resources run out, and that could be true.
I
we
think
don't
that's
have
why
we don't export a lot as America though. Like the things that are made in America are mostly sold in America. So like the money exchange isn't really too big, but motherfuckers like all the shit that we have now that's from China, think about it. They make it for cheaper and they sell it to us for way more expensive. And that's why China, I don't know, basically owns us technically financially wise. Like
Go ahead.
I think China's more in debt than us, so like they can't really own
What-
us,
wait.
but you know.
just China's in debt to someone else and we're in debt to China.
That is nothing more than another. I think that's more of like a psych thing.
Of being worried about it if you owe someone
I
money or
think
not.
It's a front.
America,
Yeah.
America's just like fuck it. Like
I mean, it's literally like imagine. You know what starts most fights is like
IOUs.
yeah, you owe me money. It's more of like a psych thing. It's like you can't get out this fight because you didn't pay your debt. Neither you gonna pay your debt. You gotta go through me to get out of it. And it's like, ain't nobody ever was like backing out of this situation or like being like, we don't owe them money. You know what I'm saying? Like we never were like, we're not gonna be a part of that when it comes to us.
Yeah.
But thing is, they're never gonna call their debt. You cannot call your debt.
Yeah, all at once, especially.
Yeah, you're never gonna. They see what's happening with our banks, but they're never gonna be able to do what's happening, what we're doing to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like we're literally teasing them because we're like, oh, you want to do that to me? Like watch me do it to myself. And like we literally, they're like, watch me kill 1 million Americans, and then what are you gonna do? Come over here and kill 2, and then what? And you know what I'm saying? Like, what is war to us? You know what I'm saying? Like we haven't been. America has. Your dad or your dad's dad was either in Vietnam or World War II.
yep, I promise
You
that.
know what I'm saying? Well, your dad, they were in Mexico, so they were honestly probably killing each other.
No.
But but yet again, it's like somebody was there during these situations. That's what created this. Now is like the soft times, the easy times. Like weak men create hard times.
Hard times create weak
strong men.
Or
Yeah.
hard times create.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
So either way, like going through that situation, it's like these are the weak times, these are the soft times. All these other countries haven't created these motions.
We just have soft men, bro. Honestly.
well,
like,
this is democracy.
motherfuckers are just okay with sucking dick and being lazy.
What? This is like a weird ass term, bro.
America's okay with sucking dick and being lazy.
Straight up.
And you know what? I think that's not
our
the issue
problem.
here.
I
That's
think
not
that's
the
the
issue
problem,
here.
bro.
So you think gay people and fat people are the issue here?
Not gay people. I don't have an issue with gay people.
But you got a
Fat
problem
people.
with fat people.
She has a,
Yeah.
He has a problem with women sucking dick. That's where he's going with that.
That it doesn't happen.
Oh my god!
Yo.
I think you got bigger problems outside the podcast.
Nah, but lazy people like America, bro, for real, like we're fucked in the sense that these motherfuckers, everybody here wants to be a streamer, a YouTuber, an interviewer. They
Bro,
want to make a
You gotta think
podcast.
about how many people aren't doing this?
I don't think it's
A lot.
Everybody else is just working 9 to 5s. What the fuck's
Look at
that
this
gonna do
motherfucker.
you
Watch this.
in
Where you going?
I don't
in
think,
real
I don't
life?
think the issue is that
I mean,
they're
in real life
lazy,
and
bro.
war.
I think the issue
we're
is that we're not getting paid enough to be living our shit.
Go, talk to people in other countries. I know I complain about a lot about how much I make, but bro, people in other countries, when I say they work to eat, they work to eat and eat to work. That's all they do. All they do, bro.
So you think they're happy like that?
No, fuck no.
They just don't have enough resources.
What do you mean?
They don't have phones like us. They don't have TV channels like us. They literally watch
Yes.
their versions of their TV. Like they don't get to watch Friends. They don't get to watch The Office because The
They
Office
watch-
doesn't
They
exist.
watch. It's
The
'cause
Office for them.
That's
is
an
literally-
American show.
No, it's not.
No,
It's a British
so
show.
Well,
the
that's a
The
UK
Office
show.
hold on, The Office in China is literally like you
Office-
see Steve Carell go like, "Dun, dun," and like go harass some guy, and you see in the background some dude just got snatched into the machine and chopped up, and then, you know what I'm saying, blood splattered everywhere, and he's still comedically telling jokes on camera, and they're just
Bro,
acting like that's not happening
They
in the
literally,
background.
they're literally coming out with The Office, the Indian version.
And that's gonna be even crazier because they're just busting out into random song and dance because no one's doing that in the fucking
Bollywood.
office.
I think this is all stereotypical shit.
You trying to tell me that the AT&T customer service guy is about to bust out into song when he gets off work? No.
They're gonna hit those 50 cut frames. You know what I'm talking about? The dramatic effect ones.
Wait, it goes to each person.
Yeah.
All their reactions, just in case you had a favorite.
They go,
But fucking A, man, like you democracy. You think was what's fucking this up?
No, I never said democracy. I'm just saying, like, democracy's good, but the fact that people are choosing to be lazy and choosing to not work hard is what's gonna ultimately fuck
What's
us over.
gonna make
man.
them work harder?
What? Being like, hey, buddy, if you want this, you gotta fucking work for it. That's the only. And honestly, some people just don't get it, bro. Like,
Well, let's bring it into the next topic then. Let's talk about some political spectrums then, because
autism spectrum.
whoa.
this is the autism child play area.
No, but seriously, like, do you know anything about the left wing, right wing?
Fuck no, they're all the same.
Authoritarian,
Honestly,
libertarian?
every time I hear that, I'm like, but
Or
this
liberal?
motherfucker just said the same shit, just in different words. Like the end goal is the same, but this motherfucker said we're gonna go through the grass. Well, this dude said, well, we're gonna go through the dirt. You both end up at the pond. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the left wing, right wing for me.
For you, what about for you?
So I don't know shit.
I know you got something in there.
I
Let
don't
it
want
out, bro.
Twitter.
Talk.
I really don't
Talk.
want to talk about it
Talk about
because
it.
I'd rather
Don't give your perspective.
This boy gonna get
talk about
canceled.
What it is, like, what do you see? What is it to you? Like, what do you see? Not what you are. I don't want to know your political stance.
So you're asking like, what do I see?
What do you see the left and the right is?
I see some people fighting for themselves and some people fighting for others. And then at the same time they call each other or they try to call each other hypocrites. Some of them show up more hypocritical than the other,
Interesting. Now,
and some of them play victim to themselves and create fake scenarios for themselves.
To where they can be the victim.
Yeah.
not being left or right, being authoritarian or liberal, how do you feel you kind of swing? Instead of going left or right, up or down, do you feel more towards standing by your government and then like the situations that may happen, you will stand by them and let them kind of like guide you and let you have your chance in life? Or
Let
do
them
you,
make a decision for you, and then you do what they tell you to do, basically.
well,
That's what that is.
in a sense of being liberal, you're able to. Is it like?
You got some notes.
From what I got my notes
So
here.
snatch.
But like, so like liberals, like it says they support the legalization of victimless crimes, like smoking weed and everything and such. The thing is, they don't
Do
support
crack?
how people pay so much money for health and Medicare and such, and how
Health
much we get
insurance.
taxed. But we don't want to have to sit there and deal with being charged for medical marijuana charges or speeding tickets or fucking, like I said, victimless crimes, things that really aren't affecting people, but we're like breaking the rules.
Like, I think there's a fine line that needs to be drawn, because in order to protect the land that we have and the country and the people and the way we live, yes, you need some more like authority and shit like that.
Mhm.
But bring it down to a personal sense, like,
Should you have to pay for Medicare in your eyes?
fuck no, you shouldn't. That's the biggest scam in America.
Pays doctors.
Yeah, beep, the motherfucker. But that's the biggest problem in America right now. If you want to be a doctor, you should be a doctor because you want to fucking heal people, not because you're trying to get the paycheck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want to be in the military, all these motherfuckers are joining the military because they're like, oh, they're gonna pay me good. And then they get to war and they get shot at, and they're like, holy shit.
Or even then,
You know what
they
I'm
get
saying?
they get fucking what is it called when you
Sign-on bonuses.
No, when they kick you out,
oh, discharged.
you get discharged, or like what's the other part?
if you decide
Dishonorably
Dishonorably
discharged.
discharged. Either or, you can. There's a high chance you'll just end up like having too much PTSD and not being able to like go back to society.
Yeah, and go back to normal. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, again, I believe that in certain senses you do need like authoritative figures to tell you what to do and this is how it needs to be. But
when does work become voluntary to you then?
when does work? Because when you do what you love, like honestly, right now,
Being a doctor should be a job that people love to do voluntarily.
yeah, like I like building boats. I love doing this shit. It sucks.
You would
dick.
never do that voluntarily.
Why? If
Somebody was dying in front of you and they wanted you to do whatever it took to make them live, and you were making absolutely nothing for it, and you were doing it day in and day out, and you're about to move on to the next person who is 2 steps further than the guy in front of you, that's PTSD in a different sense of what war might be, but it might be a little more intense to see it that way.
because you're seeing the end result. I mean, I
you're
get that,
constantly seeing death.
but at the end of it, bro, like,
I'm about to pull a Hezbollah on.
yeah, you canceled.
Yeah, and get bop.
But I just like, I don't know, bro. Deep down inside, if you ask any doctor, like, granted, the pay is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people
Eventually,
that's
like private practice, they eventually get enough money to do
yeah,
that.
but a lot of doctors deep down, you're like, what started you in the medical field? I guarantee you, 80% of them would be like, I wanted to heal people. I wanted to help people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so let's put it, instead of getting paid to do that, what if healthcare was free, and to become a doctor, again, you had to go through the school. They would pay for your school, pay for your housing, pay for all of that, but then you're
A debtless doctor.
you're required to serve. It's like the military. If you go through school for 4 years.
You have to save at least 10 people's lives to get your
No.
school.
No,
paid
you
for.
have to. You're required to work as a doctor for at least 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like a contract, basically. Like when you get signed to a football team, like type shit. I think it should work out more like that.
I feel like continue on that. They should do that, but like more like you get your degree full ride, but they send you out throughout like rural areas or like other places that like don't have like doctors.
Like development and shit.
like Oklahoma and shit. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah,
Kinda like that.
broader. Yeah.
I think.
rural
Okay.
areas.
Let's try and bring it back.
But
then.
what were you talking about? How do you view both parties then, or like the spectrum?
Like liberal and authoritative, or whatever the fuck was the other one.
Well, authoritarian and liberal. But I mean, in the fact of like when it comes to left and right, it's like I want the economy to be able to rely on the government. I want to be able to rely on my government without having to have an issue. I don't.
See, that's how I
don't see a
feel.
problem paying taxes. I just don't see a problem in. I see a problem in making enough money. That's why I want to know like how people aren't contracted, how everybody isn't a contractor, how you shouldn't have to fight harder to be in specific positions in life. Like it's almost become like a lot of people are grandfathered in or either outliving people at jobs that they have to be placed in these positions. Like a lot of police officers are literally just because there's somebody in the fucking the academy. We needed them. That guy came out the academy. I'm glad we had somebody to recruit. It's not because he was a great candidate or something. It's not like they
Just
had
there to replace him.
Yeah, really. An officer died last week. We really need somebody to go back out and patrol. Like we're not seeing people who are like being glorified to be in their jobs. I haven't heard one of my friends yet who've completed college that are like, oh fuck, like I'm about to like snag this great job or this opportunity out here. Like, there's very rare
Regular 9 to 5 shit every time, bro.
There's probably
every
about
time.
10 people I know who are actually like almost celebrity based in their lives. You know what I'm saying? And whether or not they were like a greater blow.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to like wrap this. We're not ending it, but I just want to wrap like go back to what he was saying. Like people are lazy in the U.S. I don't think it's really just the fact that people are like lazy in the U.S., but I think it's more like opportunity is better if you are more independent in a way, other than relying like companies and shit. Because like most of the U.S. is run by like
Big corporations, yeah.
and then sub corporations that are like underneath the umbrella. Kind of like, I'm gonna beep this out. Kind of like is owned by just owned by like BlackRock.
Yeah, bro. Such a big bro. Oh my god.
You gotta
bro.
believe that too. But
Yeah,
yet
yeah,
again,
yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking they blacklisted me, bro. They literally said if you talk about us, if you do such and such, talk to anybody that works here, like
About
we will
the process,
fucking sue you.
yeah, the process that we did here, yeah, bro. Then people get crazy with
And
that
even
shit.
That might have been too much to even say. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might know who I'm talking about. That's like it's wild for that. But how are they able to force an NDA on you like that?
They can't. I don't think you have to sign anything when you like get fired or anything. If they can't hold your paycheck.
Well, they
I
told
know
me
that.
they told me like if you communicate, if you do such and such,
those are
you
part of the-
can be sued.
Those are part of the terms that when you get hired that say if you get terminated.
That's some fine print shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's some fine print shit where like again, because they always assume like when they hire people. Granted, it's shitty to say, but they assume that you're gonna leave, bro. Like, because everybody's
But
replaceable.
even at the other place, I was like, they're like, "What are your goals here?" I'm like, "I'm not gonna be here for
in 5 to
goals."
10 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not here to fucking wait on. Like, it's almost like the military or the cops. Like you said, bro, this industry is like someone's in the place above you. They either got to die or get fired for you to fucking move up.
And even if you do move up, you have to like be in connects with like cahoots with like, a bunch of people. You gotta
network that shit.
there's
Let
like
another officer off.
There's like a bunch of
You know what I'm saying? like let real facts. Why are you fucking up the brotherhood?
Oh, definitely, bro.
Like it's crazy.
You
out
gotta
there,
you
bro.
gotta suck some dick while you're up there. Just climb that ladder. But
It didn't do shit for that one girl. She's trying to say that the police chief forced her to fuck all the people on shift and shit.
And then
She's
got
trying to do
fired.
the whole crazy thing. Now that lady's trying to like say that they
She
were
was
like
victim
pretty
and
much
shit.
raping her. Like yeah.
I want to listen to what she had to say because I always keep on forgetting that.
She said that like she
No,
voluntarily
no.
did like something with this couple, and then like the chief had fucking
Heard about it.
yeah, and then he was like, "Oh, you gonna do this, or I'm gonna say something," and then
Whoa.
yeah, it got
Like
wild.
blackmail type shit.
You see,
Yeah.
I mean, once you hit that wall, you're gonna have to find a way to like create paper trails for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
But thing is, it's like during the situation, do you want to paper trail yourself? Because that's why people are in these situations because they're being sneaky.
Yeah,
You don't
and then
want
they
the
get
paper
traced
trail. And then once
eventually.
you get caught up, you're like, oh fuck, it wasn't like that. It wasn't that serious. I'm not a terrorist. The FBI set me up. Like
have
you know
no
what I'm saying?
bombs.
Like, yeah,
I did not set the CEO of Cash App. The CEO did it.
Exactly, bro. The CEO stabbed himself. They blamed some random homeless guy. Fucking wild, man.
Where was it? What were we talking about?
I mean, we were talking about the U.S. dollar and the oil and shit, but we lost it on
And
that.
then corporations,
Umbrellas.
umbrellas. Yeah. Honestly, I think the old I think the new corporations now understand what the fuck is going on in the world, considering like during past COVID or during COVID that they realized that everyone that was like a worker realized that they are, replaceable.
What power they have.
Yeah, they're replaced that, and like they're replaceable, and then they can like they started quitting most of the time. That caused like our generation and lower to fucking be able to switch jobs now. Like we're not loyal like employees like our parents. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
people stay at a job for over 5 or 10 years.
Bro,
I'm like, how the fuck? How
Yeah,
did you?
these motherfuckers
Bro,
be
I
working
was-
25
I was
years in
thinking
one
about
spot.
I was thinking about that. We have a board that shows how long people have been working there, and it showed this dude was working at the same place I work at now for like 40 years. And I was sitting
Holy
in the break
shit.
room thinking about it, and I was like, damn, this dude spent his whole life here. Damn.
Do you own a boat?
No, no.
Straight the fuck up, bro. Like
that
straight
too,
the
but,
fuck
But
up.
while I was thinking, I was like, damn. Where were you during 9/11? Like, did you come in the next day?
No,
what I was
that
thinking.
motherfucker was on the night shift and he saw it happen on the
Production
news.
don't Stop.
Yeah, bro.
You're coming in on Saturday.
Bro, what day was 9/11 on?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, like a Monday, right? I think
I think it was like a Wednesday.
I think it was
I'm
like
pretty
on a
sure it was
Monday.
I'm
midweek.
pretty
bro.
sure anyone outside of New York had a day off. I don't think, even
Bro,
at school, I don't think I would.
yeah, I was gonna say
I think
school got shut
everyone,
down.
Everyone in the U.S. had a day off because everyone was just like too
Morning.
scared.
Yeah,
'Cause I
morning.
hear stories about like this guy who went to Disneyland like the week.
It was
after,
on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday, bro. Everyone was off, bro. That
Is
whole
that
week
why
was
everybody's going up?
off. What?
Oh, stop it.
What do you mean everyone's going up?
Up to the next floor because some went downstairs. That's what happened up there. That's so insensitive. I'm sorry. It was just for
You want to
jokes.
cut that?
No, it's just for jokes.
No, but I'm just. I was in the break room thinking like, damn, this dude spent his whole life here.
Bro, I
Not-
want to talk about
he's,
this.
He's on his lunch break. 9/11 happens. Does he just hang out in the lunch break? He does he not go home?
Bro, he didn't know till break time.
These
It
motherfuckers,
happened
bro,
at 8 a.m. He didn't know till 9 o'clock
back in the
break.
day, they didn't have radios like that
Exactly.
in factories.
these motherfuckers, bro. The thing is that
Someone came out running out of the break room. They hit the Pentagon. They hit the Pentagon
this motherfucker said, "Oh shit, click clack."
with the power tool.
Yeah,
He just starts seeing people walk off the line crying. He's like, "What, bro?
we got these
gotta
boats
work-
to push out,
We gotta
bro.
work on Saturday. Is that why everybody's crying?
Bro, it's the end of the quarter. What are you
What's
talking
everybody
about?
upset about, bro? Did we not get our bonus?
Bro, these motherfuckers be working at places longer than I've been alive. That's good, bro. They've lived my whole lifetime in one company.
That's the older generation mentality, bro.
You should.
They'll go in, work with like the same people that like are their age, and like they'll make the same amount, and somehow
They're just satisfied.
If you work for a company for more than 10 years, you should have to reapply.
You should own the company.
You should have to do a second interview just to make sure you're the same employee they showed.
Hell no, like this every 7 years because your skin gets
Yeah.
or your cells gets replaced.
You were here 10 years ago. Next thing you know, you show up with a face tattoo. You ain't the same guy hired 10 years ago.
Oh, if I got face tattoo, finger tattoos, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
it's like that SpongeBob video where he's like he comes in with the photo of the dude from his first day. He's like, you look exactly like you did, but the dude just looks all depressed and shit. I don't know, dude. If I think the older generation kind of were like cucked out of getting more money.
Out of
If-
actually doing some
staying-
shit with their
from s-
life.
that too, but like from staying in a company
I think
for like a longest time.
Well, not think. I know a lot of people get money from settlements. People get a lot of money from stocks. That's definitely been a major issue when it comes to like generational wealth.
Yeah.
But I think a big thing that people are starting to realize is life insurance.
Oh yeah, bro.
Life insurance is like when my grandfather passed away, my grandmother got $750,000 from just his Social Security.
Yeah, you can invest a lot of money in
Bro,
that shit, bro.
You can have I'm about to get a cramp. You can get life insurance now on your kids
Yeah.
because of the
That's
amount,
so
amount of
fucking
school
wild,
shootings
bro.
are going on.
Bro, dude, I did my business insurance the other day. They were like, "You want $13 for terrorist protection?" And I was like, "Imagine I don't pay this $13 right now."
And J Bob comes around the corner.
What? A bad day's trying to have me, bro. What? Come on.
But yeah, the life insurance is like a great investment at this point. I think that's like the only golden egg you'll probably like.
That's the only
Babe.
way to create generational wealth.
Not golden
Life
egg,
insurance? A nest egg.
nest egg. Yeah.
I think that actually might be a fact. Like
'Cause I think-
having a family with life insurance, like when you know that like you're a piece of shit, or like you know that like you're not gonna do anything really serious in life, like you're at, but that gets a real.
give up?
Yeah, but you see the people who like have a family and they're like, I'm not gonna be famous. There's nothing I could do that's famous worthy. I'm not gonna go pro. It's like, what else can I do for my family other than make sure they have a lot of money and they're set up when I die? Because a funeral ain't fucking cheap.
No, that's like 10,000.
At the minimum, we've talked about that. A casket's
30,
like
40.
$6,000 at the cheapest one,
Yeah.
even like just a fucking plywood box.
Bro, throw me in
$1,000.
urn, bro.
Yeah, burn me up, bro.
Sell
Straight
me
up.
to science,
If I
bro.
turn into a vegetable and my girl don't kill me, bro, you better put one in me. You know what I'm saying, bro?
A
Fuck
vegetable?
that.
She's gonna pay you with a cucumber.
Put that goddamn eggplant.
All right, how many topics do we have left?
I got one more. I got one more.
Is that them demons coming out of that liquid death water?
Okay, we can live with that.
That's that. That's
All
that
right,
That
shit
shit got
fucking
I
coming out.
cracked it. I heard.
Bro, I have plenty of demons, but not enough to fucking harvest them in some water.
Yeah, that's some
You got
shit.
demons. Man, there's children floating around you at all times.
Yeah, bro, we talking about that.
All right.
The
all
ghosts of the kids that never came.
right. Have you ever almost
did come.
poisoned yourself, or have you ever poisoned yourself?
Bro, okay, I want to talk about this one time. I was a kid. You know the beef jerky packs?
Yes.
I was hungry, dog.
No,
You actually
Bro.
did what I always wanted to do.
Bro, I broke out of the Matrix. I ate the silicone pack, bro.
I've always wanted to do that. How'd it
Bro,
go?
I ate it, bro, and like I was with friends. So
How
I,
hard did you have to swallow? Because I know them bitches stuck to your tongue.
I felt the crunch, and I was like, okay, this is supposed to be crunchy, so I'm gonna swallow
Shoot
it.
it. Oh my.
Bro, so then I go to throw the bag away, and I'm like dumping it out, and I'm like, there's no fucking pack. Like you know how
You ate the whole fucking thing,
bro. It was one of the ones, and I ripped open the top, and I was eating it like a bag of chips
Oh my.
because I was trying to get bro. And then I
I
panicked.
thought it was seasoning or something.
No, bro, hey, bro.
This ramen pack.
I was with friends, bro. I panicked, and I was like, all right, yeah, like I gotta go to the bathroom. I went in the bathroom and just started throwing up, bro. This shit.
Oh, you
came-
made yourself throw up?
Yes,
Oh,
bro.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what it would have done to you.
Bro, this shit came up and it was like half dissolved. Like it started to bust into. I was like, bro, if I didn't throw I got
Bust?
sick as fuck. Bro, I got sick as fuck the next 3 days after that, sick as fuck, felt like shit because it like started to like dissolve in my body.
Oh.
I am so glad that you're alive. From
Yeah,
that.
bro.
Would it kill you?
I don't know.
Yes.
I seen this video or not this video. There's
Holy shit.
There's this viral post that was like, oh, I'm gonna prank this dude. I'm gonna pour his the what is it called?
The silicone pack.
Silicone pack in his
Yeah.
fucking ramen. Dude eats his ramen. It's like a slideshow. The dude ends up fucking choking on the floor, grabbing his throat. And then the next slide is like the ambulance coming. Next slide is, oh shit, they're taking his ass. Next slide, oh shit, I should probably delete these snaps.
I fucked up.
Bro,
It's like getting in a car accident, but there was like a beer in the last Snapchat.
you're posting your mimosa, boom.
Oh, motherfucker at the
boomerang.
club 1 hour ago, fucking turning up 30 minutes ago.
hell
He's on the
yeah.
side of the road, fucked up.
You'll be on my USA Crimes, you fuck around, bro. I promise you, I'll see it.
But what about you? What have you?
You almost
dealt with
poisoned
poison
yourself?
control?
I've tasted.
Was it purposely or accidentally?
I've tasted random things, but I've never tried something that was poisonous.
Did you eat the cheese on the mousetrap?
No. What? Let me think of something that was
we put
poisonous
peanut butter
one
on that
time.
shit.
Something I did that I thought I poisoned myself. Damn.
I chugged the whole 2 liter of Mountain Dew. Felt like I was gonna die.
You know, there was one time that I had a sippy cup, and it had a fucking toothpick in it. And I don't know why there's a toothpick in it, but it was one of those sippy cups that had like the straw in the handle, and I was sucking on the straw on the cup, and it had water and everything. I was drinking the water, and the next thing I felt
That
Fuck.
shit got in your throat.
the whole fucking toothpick in and down, gone forever. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to get stabbed all up and through. This thing's about to kill me, bro. I swallowed a toothpick, bro. Never told a fucking soul.
Motherfucker said I swallowed
Never,
the toothpick.
bro. But that happened when I was like 6. Yeah, that was 21 years ago. So like, either I have a toothpick just sitting in my fucking stomach, or like,
Digestive, bro.
yeah,
like
I
a fish
shot.
bone.
Yeah, I don't know how I digested wood and pushed it out, but I did.
Bro, when you're 80, you're gonna just start bleeding out your ass, and they're gonna
Oh
be like,
my-
"What's going on?" And they're
just
gonna take
sideways ass toothpick.
yeah, just poking a hole into this
No,
shit.
when they do your prostate exam, they're gonna
Oh my
they're gonna put it up, and
You
it's
had
like
to
a
break
bit-
the stick to get through.
yeah. They're gonna be like, "Damn, I think we broke your hymen."
I've been shitting.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, no wonder I've been
That's why you're
shitting in
bleeding.
splits, bro. My turd's been coming out like fucking sideways and shit.
Just like Play-Doh, dude. No, I think poison. I don't know, bro. I don't know. As a kid, for me, poison wise, honestly, I think I'm surprised I'm alive.
What'd you do?
Have your other
Not-
brothers
not
and
because-
sisters ever poisoned themselves?
I don't know because I'm the youngest, so,
Oh,
so I
shit.
wouldn't realize.
You would never know.
No,
about it, yeah.
but I think the most fear as a kid was like being told that like gum.
Oh yeah,
Eating
I
gum?
used to swallow a lot of gum.
Yeah, eating gum will be in your system for like
20
years
years?
or some
Oh,
shit like that.
Yeah, a long time.
Lies, bro. They
Really?
foiled you, bro.
Oh, was that a
Why?
myth?
What you see in your
I
shit?
think it was a myth. I think it was a myth because like my
Would you like to test that
my-
right now?
my chemistry. Yeah, how much gum do we have?
We'll get some fucking
You said
Hubba Bubba
cum?
roll, make you eat the whole tape.
I'll show you what it looks like. It's just like a loud. I become the Hubba Bubba container.
I am Bubba.
I had to like pull it out.
Snip.
I don't think it's done, bro. No, but I think my chemistry teacher in middle school was telling me like her kid ate gum and like she found it like 7 hours later in the diaper.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's a kid.
Quick fast pass. Why was he wearing a diaper and eating gum?
I don't know. Kids eat gum. Kids will
Why?
find anything and
Who
eat
gives
it.
a diaper wearing baby gum?
I don't know, dude. Maybe he was like 3.
Interesting.
Bruh. I don't know. Poison control? I'm surprised I'm alive because you telling me, Angel, you aren't supposed to eat food like that.
Eat what?
Eat food like that.
What are you
Like-
overeating?
Not overeating, but like
Are you undereat? Are you undercooking
we-
your food?
We leave food outside sometimes.
Bro,
Like-
that's
like
perfectly
outside-
fine.
I know
what I'm
people who
saying.
eat raw fish.
Bro, I used to
Like-
put when I went to go
yeah.
when I went to go to work, bro, I'd take whatever food I have, put it in the windshield of the truck, leave it there all day. You leave it in the truck all day, you know how the truck gets hot. So when you get off of work, that shit hot.
That man
Shouldn't
doing
been in
the
the-
handyman fucking
Microwave,
convection
yeah.
What? What was in it? Like ham or something?
Like a slice of pizza, you know what I'm saying? You put a slice of pizza, wrap it up some foil, and put it.
pizza's like already cooked.
Bro, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. You could,
You put a goddamn Tostitos frozen pizza on your windshield and let that shit cook like that?
yeah, no. Back in my old days, though, when I had my own spot, pizza would be on the counter for like 2-3 days straight,
On the
just
counter.
on the counter.
I
I
just
still
collecting
eat it.
dust
Yeah, I
particles.
still eat it. Still eat it, bro. You'll be alright.
I thought pizza was supposed to be like stored in the fridge like the night. Same
Nah,
night. You know who taught me that?
You should.
oven,
You
bro.
should,
You go
right?
put in the
You know
oven.
who taught me to put it in the oven?
Chico?
Jason.
Yeah. Oh, that's my dog.
G-Wack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn, I keep saying it. Goddamn,
G
guac.
whack.
No, he was like, hey, you can just put it out there. It's pizza, dude. It's supposed to, it's made to be fucking just left in the oven.
It's
Yeah,
supposed
it's
to
made
be
to
in the oven.
last. It's
When-
made to be left in the window for
When-
people to come look up
when me,
and
when me
like
and
choose it
Alyssa
out.
first moved in here, I took Jason's advice. Let's just say I fucking forgot about it for like a month.
I've done that before, bro. And I was like, I literally opened the bottom drawer. I was like, all these flies.
No, let me talk about this about the oven. You ever put pans in your oven
Yeah.
to store it?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Bro, one time I did that and I went to turn on the oven. I came back, all these plastic handles are melting off the fucking pans. I was like, oh shit.
Bro, no way, dude. I growing up at my parents' house, they're real Hispanic, so like they always have like shit in there.
The foil.
Yeah, like all that shit in there, and I kind of like, I've never seen anyone use the oven. I think I tried to use the oven, but I'm assuming like
Oh yeah,
since
Chico.
no one's fucking touched it,
Don't
like
touch
ended up burning the fucking like smoking up the kitchen.
Oh my god.
Oh, because all the residue that
Yeah,
stuck
yeah,
around
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I was like, I just wanted to make some pizza, man.
That Tostino's frozen pizza.
Yeah, some shit.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, bruh, now I have to spend my money on frozen pizza that I'm not gonna fucking eat. And I have to spend more money on fucking food that has to be like delivered or some shit because I was fucked up. Now I have to put the whole fucking pantry away in this fucking hot ass oven again.
Oh my goodness. Oh my fucking goodness. It's like trying to eat fermented cheese. Like it's just
Feta cheese is fermented cheese. It's good.
So
I
it's
like
blue
feta
cheese.
cheese.
Blue
Blue
cheese.
cheese.
Is, yeah.
I fucking love blue cheese, bro.
Nah, that's just mold.
Bro.
That shit, it's blue because it's moldy.
Bro,
Yeah, but I can
yogurt's
get
moldy.
over that on a hot wing. I just can. I don't see how people can't. I don't. Cheese is cheese.
I don't know. It's not
Cheese is fermented. The fact that what makes cheese is that it ferments. No matter what kind
Yeah,
of
should
cheese
we
it is.
even be eating cheese?
No, that's just like alcohol, bro. That's like alcohol. No, and back to that. No, you should not eat meat. You should not eat cheese.
But
you should
isn't
not eat
fermentation
garlic.
good for our like gut biome?
Some of it, if you ferment the right things, like kombucha with vinegar
All right,
and all
let's
the
listen
other.
You know what?
What you call me, motherfucker? We'll save that for the next
Can I get a
episode.
water?
Whoa,
Water.
water. Kick
Hey,
this
wait,
water
where's that
bitch off the
Burger
plane.
King? We need to all come in with Burger King hats.
Seen that show?
No. All I know is like it's like a collab with Donald Glover and someone else.
Yeah, he's the main director from it. It's. Let me wait for him to get back out here, bro. Cause
But I remember the advertisement. There's like a lot of advertisement going around for it. They did fucking what's that web service where you call people or you pay money to do cameos?
yeah.
Yeah, I think their ad service was like a bunch of like internet celebrities doing cameos, saying they're part of the swarm or something. I know the show has to do with like internet personalities or some shit like that. No,
I'll tell you in 1 second. Let me get mine. It's fucking. It's kind of wild.
what is it on?
It's on Amazon.
Amazon.
Well,
Bees.
it's no.
Really gonna bring it back to talk about Swarm?
Yeah, have you not?
Why not?
All right, good. Because if you watch it, you actually might like it.
Amazon Prime.
You and
does-
your girl would love it.
does come out with like a good variety of shit.
All right, so Swarm, bro. Amazon came out with this show named Swarm, directed by Donald Glover, bro. And it's
word?
it's based on Superfans, another show about
Stans.
superfans. But thing is, like the Swarm is the name of the social media account that the character in the show has, the main character.
Okay, so what do you mean by super fans, though?
Like
So imagine creating the hive for saving the bees, and you create the hive for saving the bees, and he goes, "Oh, now you're like my main social media account, but it's not my account. You're like my fan base that goes through this guy. So everything that happens, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like the queen bee for like Beyonce.
Yeah.
How she has the hive. If you talk shit about Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen at any moment.
He doesn't follow internet.
So that's supposedly like the alleged trend that like anybody that talks shit about Beyonce, the hive will strike and sting them. So that's basically what this show
It's
is.
almost like cancel culture.
No, a little bit worse
than
that.
I mean, it is kind of like that because like
So-
their group will try to cancel you.
Yeah.
it'll-
They all band together.
In,
and
in the show, The Swarm, the girl has the account called The Swarm. She wants to go to this concert for this influencer. It's like diehard fan, and her sister doesn't want to go. Turns out she gets tickets to go. Her sister ends up bailing on her, wants to move out and everything. You can get all the details for it then. She ends up going to the concert, coming home, and her sister's dead. They're like, boom, boom, boom. The whole situation turns into this next move. Next thing you know,
Is this all in episode 1?
this is between episode 1 and 2. So going into the second episode, she like gets her life all back in order and such, and then goes back to the situation of like her sister's ex-boyfriend ends up murdering him, and then you're like, where's the motive here in this situation? And then you start figuring out deeper, and
like you start putting dots together. Start
you're
giving
trying
you
to put these dots together, but as she gets jammed up in situations, people pull up and like somehow intervene and get her out of it. Either it's like they go, "Why are you harassing this black woman?" Or, "Oh, that's my friend, she's with me," situation. But then like the person will whisper, "Oh, we pay attention, we listen to a lot of things that you do on the internet." Da, 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 da. And it's like members of the swarm, and it's like this woman's going around as a super fan, killing people who are talking shit about her idol, and she'll be like, "How many Grammys does your favorite artist have?" "Well, they have 6. "Well, mine has 27. Your artist is shit, and you better say that mine's better. If they don't, she ends up killing them. But the situation starts getting deeper and darker when it goes into this real life aspect of where they have this real cold case, multiple cold cases, where this detective figures out that there's this actual fan going around in the U.S. currently killing people for
Keep their top artists on top.
keep people from slandering them on the internet. Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And like, this is like a real thing that happens for us. But the thing is, people are doing these for celebrities and artists. Who's not going to do that for the president?
Bro, what?
But look at the Bitcoin founder.
but
That
like-
motherfucker got stabbed.
But like January 6th, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, that's a fucking major fucking, like, that's a big push. They were talking about one person is going
Or-
around killing all these people and they're being masked by
or
the
I
swarm.
have a
But
better example.
the swarm went to the Capitol in that sense.
I have a better example. That time that dude went to the fucking IRS place with a fucking nail gun, just to fucking kill IRS agents because the president was like on Rumble or some shit. I think Trump was telling
What?
them. Yeah, I think Trump or some shit was telling them that the IRS agents were like gonna be armed and like go to your house and steal some shit. So the dude mobilized himself, went to the IRS agent locally and brought his fucking like guns and shit just to fucking attack them.
So instead of him being the one that's being, I don't want to say oppressed because he's not really being oppressed, but he flips the table and he's the aggressor. Instead of them searching for him, he came to them and was like,
Yeah. But it was basically him trying to defend the swarm.
yeah.
That's what he's going.
But how do you feel about the idol knows these things are happening? There's no way that the
But she doesn't
celebrity
stop it.
exactly in no way, shape, or form. But
But
they did an interview with an actual fan, and they were like, "Oh, I'd do anything for her. I would do whatever." They were like, "What about murder?" And he's like, "I wouldn't kill." And they sat there for a second. He goes, "No, I
Maybe.
wouldn't do that."
Nah.
And it,
But they
Well,
use,
maybe-
but they can
I
use
wouldn't do
that,
that.
as a safe vest as a guard though, because they have such loyal fans that they can damn near almost say fucking anything, and there's gonna be at least a group of 500 people out there, even if it's only 500 that
but like
still
with
feel.
Travis Scott, his fans didn't go out of their way to maliciously kill each other. He didn't really do anything other than say, "Oh, that sucks." But imagine if a fan did go kill a Drake fan because they're a Travis Scott fan during that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine like you're these people are being
Beefing over celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically breaking down into another subcategory of like, oh, I'm this person, I follow this
But it
person.
could go so much bigger than that. Take it a step further than not artists, but then like a political figure.
like
you got-
governments,
Yeah,
like Nazis.
bro. Exactly. The hive was the biggest hive was Nazis.
It was neo. Bro, they almost took over. Like a lot of people be like, oh yeah, we destroyed them, but high key, bro, during World War II,
They just struck in Ohio during that transgender event.
bro, they almost
drag
took
event.
over the world, bro. High key. That was a fear. The reason World War II started to become such a big thing because Nazi Germany started to take over so much
land.
Yeah, bro. They started to fucking
They
just.
took the walk to Poland.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they took the walk to Poland,
That's
bro.
fucked up. That's,
They did.
Walk to Poland.
yeah, we need you saying on the pod more. That's fucking crazy,
But
though.
I mean,
The swarm.
would it happen? Is that where you're going with this?
They're actively happening. There's multiple swarms. Like
Oh, throughout
Saving
our
the
life?
Bees has his own hive. They don't go fuck people up. Beyonce has her actual hive.
The
Drake has a hive. Lil
Nicki
Durk has a
Minaj
hive.
has
Lil
the
Wayne has
barbs.
a hive.
Yeah,
Like Gucci has a hive.
They're
Yeah.
real deal. Like
Chief Keef
they're
has a hive.
gangs. These aren't fucking like people anymore. These are gangs.
It's-
Ride or
it's-
Dies. The
brainwash
BTS. BTS
Yeah,
has
and bro,
their,
imagine
BTSM?
talking shit about K-pop, bro.
BTS, the group.
Imagine
the
talking
Korean
shit
group.
about
You're
K-pop,
talking about
bro.
the damn
He
dubstep.
said, "Damn,
group.
bro, no, bro. Oh man,
Bro, white women love K-pop. I don't know what's going on, bro.
It's part of what countries do though. So in Japan, you got motherfuckers walking around with tattoos, sagging their pants, bumping 50 Cent, and then you got motherfuckers.
No, these motherfuckers don't have tattoos, bro.
But
In Japan,
Yakuza,
they're the only ones that have Japan.
them
They're
motherfuckers.
bumping Keith Ape.
Oh, I love Keith Ape, bro.
Underwater squad.
Fire.
That shit was funny as fuck.
That was a good shit right there. But fucking A, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just want to. I don't know. The swarms are real. You know what I'm saying? There's
It's a
too
real
many people
thing.
in the world for these things to not be actually real.
Kinda
Could you make a militia out of a swarm? Like it,
could.
Bro, they are. the most-
Beyonce and Jay Z could literally.
they'd be like, "Hey, go
militarize
pick
at
up a
any
gun
moment.
right now."
They could militarize at any moment. They could fund it.
That's the crazy part is that they could fund it. They'd be like, "Hey, I'll give you 5 G's if you pick up a strap right now."
Akon's like buying South Africa. Or what is he buying?
Bro,
some
Yeah,
that man is building his own
city.
city, not
Or
just
country.
yeah. I was gonna say not just a city. That the thing is you could build your own city, but you still have to abide by the laws of where you built your city.
Bro,
This man is building
But
his
he's
own
literally
city
being
and
a
his own
tourist
laws.
of war. He gets to go create his own
Blood
situation.
diamonds.
But once you have enough money, you aren't a tourist. You're a resident. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and again, after a certain number, I would say after like 1 million, money isn't just money anymore. It's about power because you have enough money to make people move, and that's power. You know what I'm saying? Enough because you could walk up to anybody on the road right now. You could be like, "Hey, man, go stab that motherfucker. I'll give you 5 G's right now. I promise
I
you."
don't think there's anybody with enough people on their team yet.
America.
Well, but even like the swarms, there's nobody in America that has enough. Like Trump tried. Trump had a real swarm, an
And then
actual real swarm.
And then they're more divided with the.
Then
That
ever.
more divided than I would say more divided than ever after everything happened, and then everyone's starting to actually break down their views.
A lot more African and Spanish people are on Trump's side though now than white people.
But that's because of the money situation. That's how he
I
gets
don't know.
people.
I think it's more or less of like the. I don't know. He says make America great again, but I don't think that he's trying to make this America great again.
I don't think he does it anything for anyone other than himself.
It's not only not no.
You
It's
think
not
he's more
even.
narcissist than.
It's,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
bro.
even for himself, bro.
Great leaders are
It's not
narcissists.
even about for himself. It's about for profit. If you look, he's not a
He's not gonna
country
be
leader.
around
He's a
long enough
punch.
for
Not a.
profit.
He's
But
not a
his
country
family
leader. He's
will.
a businessman.
Yeah.
like his fucking. I think Donald Trump's father owned like a lot of land and shit like that in New York.
Donald Trump's father was one of the founding people that built all those skyscrapers in New
New
York,
York?
bro. Yeah, downtown Manhattan.
Well, just
that-
like that, the founding daughters of Florida, like what I saw in that one room the other day. I think it's a collection of if you keep on collecting and collecting and collecting land, you'll eventually own enough. Do you have to become president to then start pulling that rank? Like who gets to pull higher than that?
Well, these motherfuckers talking about generational wealth. Well, when you talk about generational wealth, right? If I were any of us in this room to create generational wealth, for that to have any impact on political things, it's going to be in our kids' lives or even our grandkids' lives. That's the thing that I think America's having a problem is because all these old people are like, well, we created this. And it's like, well, it's not the same as when you created it at all. It is not the same.
But it's mostly like businesses that do create change into the fucking political world because they have more than generational wealth. They have fucking wealth high enough that they can fucking control like pieces of land and shit. Kind of how they can lobby enough to fucking let companies mine in cities. Keep coal mines open.
There's only
and keep kind of like Disney.
There's
You know what
only
I'm saying?
one place in America where you're actually able to mine for nuclear resources, and that's in Ohio. And that's the only place.
Ohio is a whole different fucking dimension.
America.
Ohio,
But
bro,
that's
all the
the
videos
only
I see
place
out
in
of
America
Ohio
where
are
you can do that.
fucking ridiculous.
How and I know we try to go on one thing, and we're going.
I'm gonna wrap it up.
I want to, but Ohio being the only place that you can mine nuclear resources for legal reasons is one reason why we're going to run out of energy without going to war.
Yeah, because we need the oil.
No, we need the nuclear resources to create electricity.
Well, no, the reason we don't do that in America is because we already had a couple of nuclear meltdowns.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
but we can't be trusted with that shit. That's why we don't do
I
it.
talked to
It's
somebody
because
who worked at a nuclear plant, and he was like, "Dude, like, it's not gonna happen." He's like, I was like, "Have you ever had an accident?" And he was like, "No." And I think what we talked about is where I was like, "Who made you sign that NDA to where you have to tell me you had no accidents at all?" You know what I'm saying? There's no way you had absolutely none, and you're trying to tell me you've gotten less radiation from being at the plant than I have living my whole life.
yeah,
It was kind of strange to hear. He's like, "Oh, you cooking in the microwave kind of is like my day at work."
yeah. Well, that and air fryers,
Yeah.
too. They fuck up the electromagnetic field.
That and like radiology people, like that's why radiologists fucking run out the room because they're what, scanning like 20 people a day, maybe like 5 times a week.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
they
they
get
don't want to get
constantly
exposed to that shit. Yeah.
That's probably why Hannah's aunt's all fucked up.
Bleep that.
I don't give a fuck she is that shit. All right, yeah, but I don't know. I wanted to talk about the swarms and like how there's a lot of
Power.
there's a lot of people, and you only get a couple chances to create a swarm.
I wanna bounce off that into something that did happen currently. I just kind of thought about it. It's a funny story. In Virginia, South Virginia, one of them. How many Virginias are there?
2 of them. There's
All right.
west and north.
South? Oh, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know.
Or
What
east
you-
East and West.
Anyways,
yeah, east and north, west and north.
in one of the Virginias, there was this guy, just like us, just like everyone that wants to create a swarm for themselves, clout chasing, and his channel was
It's
based off-
Virginia or West Virginia.
I don't know, dude.
He going.
his channel was based off pranks. So this week, this dude did a prank in the mall, which caused him to get shot.
Yes.
You heard about that story?
Yes.
Yeah, it was an ongoing story, bro. Great story, bro.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because
I didn't hear what he did to prank the guy, but I heard he got shot, and the guy got arrested
the
too.
issue is, like, I don't think we're gonna hear about it till the trial.
Yeah, I was wondering. I looked for up stuff. I could
Because-
not find a video, not one
That's
piece of what the
fucking
prank was.
crazy.
How did he make this guy want to shoot him?
I know, right?
There's been a
how
lot of
that-
kids who have died
He
for it.
pantsed him and his strap fell out, and he was like, "Oh shit!"
You embarrassed me. Pow. I don't know, bro. Like, there's a lot of people who get shot during prank videos, and then they get away with it. Like, the people were like, "Oh man, he had a
It was
hatchet."
just a joke.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think you can. I don't think you can run with it's just a joke as like a legal defense.
I think he survived, and I think he can.
I think
He survived, so he can.
He survived with, I think, his gallbladder's getting removed, and I think that's it.
Interesting.
But like he's on the news, right? The local news. He's like, I'm doing this for my grandma. I'm a good, loving man. I'm gonna be out there back again, pranking motherfuckers.
Back again.
Oh
Yeah,
hell
he's
no!
going-
So
he's
like,
going
I'm
to go
about to
back
go
to get
live
pranked.
tomorrow.
You want to go to visit him in West Virginia?
Yeah, grandma's gonna be like, I forgot your bags. Fucking colostomy ass motherfucker.
Let's go visit this dude in West Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down. Fucking
Egypt first.
West Virginia is more, reasonable.
It's
That's
easier.
just up the street.
All right, I'll say with my boy J Bomb and my boy Angel, and I'm with you, Nick. Stay out of pocket. Like and subscribe. YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, Instagram.
We're coming with the Sax show coming soon. We're gonna figure that out.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna
Now
figure that-
sponsored by Flora and Finesser. Shout out
Yeah.
Flora and Finesser.
Shout out Flora and Finesser.
Hired around Volusia County, Flagler. Look for it up. Look it up. Stay out of pocket.
Stay out of pocket.